this computer. Okay, perfect. Okay, Jacqueline, I'm going to unmute you. I was not planning to Zoom, so I feel like I'm not in like the Zoom mindset, but I'm going to gather myself and we're going to rock this out. I was prepared. Good thing I don't look too terrible because.
Well, good thing for you.
No, you look amazing. You look amazing, but we were planning a phone call because I like the phone calls because I can get, you know, because you guys, this is still like way out of my comfort zone. And so I still do get like very flushed and nervous and everything. And so I like the phone call because I can get all nervous and all, you know, full of hives, but you guys don't see me, but I guess we're just gonna roll with it. And especially since I get so excited for these, you know, team events and team calls, like I usually just get all whatever. Anyway, can we just talk about March? Like, what? We started like a campaign or I don't know, like kind of a slogan or something, Go 10. We told you, or, you know, kind of rose you to the occasion of, you know, let's level up. Let's level up. Let's go 10. Let's give it our all, you know, put 10 effort in. And you guys, that is exactly what you've done. I'm looking at every single one of your faces, and that's a good thing I do like about Zoom. I like seeing you guys, and I'm seeing people who went for it, who like didn't just, you know, let your business happen. You made your business happen. I think that's a very big difference. And so kudos to you. I was on fire last month. I know you all were on fire. I actually had my very biggest month customer-wise last month. I brought in 12 loyal customers. But guess how many distributors I brought in? But you know what? You win some and you lose some, and my win was a lot of customers, and so I was super happy about that. And so give yourselves a pat on the back for March. Like, March was just amazing. I am so excited for you, and really, like, you took the Go 10 idea, you took the Go 10, you know, campaign, and you were like, all right, I'm going to run with this, and that's what you did. And so, Jacqueline, I know you saw a lot of excitement on your team as well.
Absolutely. It was so much fun. I mean, I never, you know, like we always have like these fun little ideas that we'll like throw out at the beginning of the month, but sometimes, you know, they go well and sometimes they flop. But like, man, this one was so much fun. It was just fun getting to see everybody share like what their like activity that they were going to do that day and times it by 10. You know, so it gave us ideas like to like, you know, oh, that was a great idea. I'm going to do that next tomorrow. And just it was, you know, it was just fun. Like that's like the best word I can tell you is fun. I personally had like one of my most best months ever. Just being able to like go after and like sign people, and I just kept asking every day, trying to find ways to go to take an activity and times it by 10, and it just really. I mean, it was amazing for my business, and I saw it be amazing for so many others on my team and Sideline Sisters. I mean, it was so much fun.
Yeah, and I think that's what with it works. We say friendship, fun, and freedom. You know, when we're having fun and when we are excited, people can sense that excitement, and that's what brings you customers because they want to be a part of that, you know, fun. And that's what really attracts distributors, because people, when they go to their job, they go and they clock in and it's not as fun. And so if they are interested in a side opportunity, a side way to make extra money, and they know that you're having fun, that's just going to be a magnet for greatness. And so it all starts with fun. It all starts with that excitement. And so again, kudos to you guys. There are still bonuses out on the table. And so I need everyone to download the Wired app. And I didn't know this. So the main screen has not uploaded or changed over yet. Let's see. So I went to my my little Go bonus. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it was like, oh, you didn't make your $150,000 bonus. I'm like, oh, that stinks. I guess I'm not, I didn't know if I had another month or something. I thought it went down. But so you might think the same thing. But if you go to your little trophy in the right-hand corner, that'll give you all of your timelines of what you're going for. Okay, so I'm only going for one more, but yours is going to look different. Okay, so I want everyone to stay on their Wired app, stay focused, and I want you to be able to grab all of those bonuses. And grabbing all of those bonuses really just starts with following our steps to success. And so I had challenged you, let's see, what paper do I have? I challenged you today to make sure that you printed out your steps to success. And I wanted you to paper clip a family picture to your steps to success. And not only does it look super cute there, because our families are so adorable, you know, or if you're not, you know, a dad or mom or whatever, you can, you know, paperclip maybe a place you want to go or something you're working for, or maybe a debt that you're wanting to pay off. But that visual reminder of seeing, I'm like, I want to go, like I'm looking at my little babies and my steps of success, and I'm like, oh my gosh, of course I want to spend time with my team right now, but I have to go to work because it is reminding me every little second that I'm looking at the steps of success why I am working so hard. And so we never forget about our why. We never forget why we are working this business as hard as we can. And Go10 was such a hit and so successful. We want to just build on that. We want to build and take it to a whole nother level. And, you know, my son is in football, and every Saturday they have their football game, and the coach, you know, usually kind of gives them like an inspirational talk. And last week, we had two games. We won our first game, but then we lost our second game. Or opposite. We lost our first game, but then we won our second game. And so the second game, we were playing really well, and we were winning, and the kids were doing awesome. And so at halftime, he said something really interesting to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to put that in my back pocket. He said, you guys are doing so great. You know, we are up, I don't know, a touchdown. I love that play, or whatever is going on. I don't even know. But he's like, you're doing so great. You're playing so well, but I know we can play better. I know we can do more. This team is made for more. We can do that. And this team, these little kids are 5 and 6. And I'm like, that is just like, it gave me it was just chilling to my body, because I was just like, wow, if 5 and 6-year-olds can give it their all, because they just came off of this loss, if they can get on the field, give it their all, and then rise up and give more, heck, we can do that too as adults working for our family. And so we are not only going Go 10 this month, we are going 10 strong. So our hashtag this month is Go10Strong. And so on your steps to success, I want you to have a family picture or something that you are working towards. And then on the back, I want you to write, I am hashtag Go10Strong. And I want to see that all over social media. Okay, I want you to do a selfie with it tonight. Tag me, tag your upline, tag Mark, tag anyone you know. I don't care. Tag everyone. Let everyone know that you are going 10 strong, because when we put it out there, it's kind of like a goal. Like when we put it out there, when people are knowing that this is what we're doing, we rise to the occasion. And you know, we leveled up last month, but we are leveling up even more this month. And so we are all in, and we are just going to go even more. And there's some jokes in there, but we're not even going to go there. And doesn't it feel good? See, this is why I can't do Zoom sometimes. Doesn't it feel good? Like, didn't you end March, and when you knew that you gave it your all, when you went Go 10, you know, it's kind of hard putting it in past tense or a different, you know, tense, but when you know that you gave it your all, like, it feels good. And so when that month closed, you can go to bed, you know, restful at night, being like, damn, That was a good month. I gave it my all, and I am so, so proud of my work. If March wasn't a month that you were proud of, or, stuff got in the way or whatever, it does not even matter, because now we are going 10 strong. So you can jump on in with us. I love how this business, like the first of the month, it's just a clean slate. And it's just, you start back over. And so whether you are new to our business and just jumping in with us, or you have been with us for a while, there is no better time than now. We are made for a time such as this. And, we are just barely getting started. This business takes time, consistency and effort, and that daily grind. I've been with this business 4 years. Jacqueline's up on 3 years, and we have been working our business day in and day out. Of course, we still enjoy our life, and we are not glued to our phone every second, but there is not a day that we are not either building a relationship to help our business, or chatting with the customer here and there. This is a different type of business. This is not, you have to leave your house and you have to go clock in somewhere. This is, you can work it on your couch next to your babies, and instead of watching Housewives or The Voice or Bachelor or Bachelorette, you can be building a legacy for people that are on your steps of success. And so, Jacqueline, you want to jump in? What am I doing?
Me not want to talk. But I kind of wanted to piggyback on a couple of things. One, you said, okay, guys, I signed 12 loyal customers, but 0 distributors. But guess what? Something that she forgot to tell you is all those freaking seeds that she planted that are going to probably bloom this month or next month. And one thing that I really stressed last month with my team is no equals success. When you hear no, don't feel like, dang, I went after my 10 people today and all 10 people told me no. No does not mean that you're failing. No means success, because those no's will turn into yes at some point, And so it's like today I signed a new distributor, and it was a relationship that I built last month. I started talking to her and sharing about the greens and stuff, and met her through Instagram. And so I think sometimes, whether we're new, old, or whatever, we get a little antsy, we get a little impatient, and we forget that, guys, at the end of the day, the people that we're bringing onto our business, or even as customers, we're their people. And, some people don't just say yes to something they don't know anything about. They need to learn more. They need to, they just want to learn more about it. So I think sometimes we just need to remember that we need to slow down and be patient with the process, because it's a process we can't forget. I forget who it was that was saying something about don't try to skip the process, because no is part of the process, and you can't skip that part. And if you skip that part, you're not going to succeed in this business, nor really in anything in life, if we're just going to be honest, because there's just things like that you can't skip. So something that I was talking to another distributor that kind of just had a rough March, and I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Because here's the thing, guys, in April, there's nothing, most of us are going to have some kind of storm that's going to come in our way. Some of us might be like a little hailstorm. Some might be a little rainstorm, a windstorm. Some might be a really big tornado storm. We don't know, because everybody's life is different. But what I'm here to tell you is when you commit, Go 10 Strong, you're committing that you're stronger than the storm. Any storm that comes in your way, you are stronger than that storm. And we can overcome this, and we can fight through the storm and get to the rainbow, get to the shining sun. So this month, it's a commitment. It's a commitment inside that no matter what, you're going to fight through the storm. You're going to fight through the no's, because no's equals success, and that you're just going to stay consistent. Because I know for me personally, and some of the teammates that I spoke with that really gave the Go 10, a really good full effort, it felt amazing at the end of the day when I could look at my list and know what I did times 10. And that's just something magical about that number 10, and just, it feels good, and you can just feel your business growing every month. And so I don't know, my biggest thing this month for all of us, I love the Go 10 Strong, is just remember, don't try to, skip the process. Part of the process is some negativity or some no's or a storm, and that is okay, because you are stronger than any of that, and we're going to fight through it. So this is going to be an amazing month. March was amazing. April's going to be legendary, and I cannot wait for the end of April, middle of April, when we're doing halftime report, celebrating everybody's success. It just gets me all fired up. Like, I'm like, I love it.
No, I love it too. So Jacqueline, let's just kind of go back and forth, because we talk about like daily tasks for our business and like what, like for some newbies, like we have lots and lots of newbies that are joined us in March with the BOGO distributor kit. So maybe they're like, what are you even talking about? Like, how do I even get this ball rolling? Like, what am I supposed to do? So before we kind of jump back and forth, I like to work my business, either a daily 10 list or a 6 list, because, I work from home. And even before I worked from home, I, taught first grade full time. And so a lot of you are still working full time, and, we are all so very busy. And so we always have to stay very, very, organized and to be able to work efficiently. So I feel like I am even less organized these days now that I work from home with my 2 little boys. And so I have set business hours that I'm super focused, working on my business, messaging people, contacting people, building relationships that way. And then I always work off of a 6 list. And so I found these, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I found this little pad of paper at Home Goods, of course, right?
Aww, love it.
So, yeah, so it has 6 little lines on it, and it's, just a sheet of paper. And I took a picture of this and I uploaded it. You guys are going to be so impressed of all these fancy words I'm using. Uploaded PDF. I made this into a PDF. And so this is a file in the Gold Mine. If you want to print this out and use this, print one out weekly, because it has, it has 6 slots. And so the weekend has, you split the weekend, but maybe it's just a way for you to kind of get a little bit of organization of what you have to do, for the day. And I always put the hard things, the kind of harder tasks at the top, and I get those out of the way first. I love a checklist. I'm a checklist type of person. I find, success, and I find a sense of accomplishment when I can actually, put my pen and do a little check mark. And so that's why I love our steps of success. And then, I'm always trying new things. I'm always trying, different notebooks and different organization things. And so when I saw this, I just thought it would be so cool. And so that is a file for your use. Some things Jacqueline, go ahead. What are just every single day, what are you doing for your business?
Well, I love what you just said too, because that's one thing that I really implemented last month, because guys, our life is really busy. And if I waited till that day to think, what's the 10 things I'm going to do today? Like, I found myself scatterbrained. Like I didn't really, I kind of jumped around everywhere, but it's like the night before, I'm like, you know what, this is what I'm going to focus on. And so some of the things that I chose to focus on in a month was, working Instagram. I went and, I was building relationships with 10 people. Or I went and so because I wanted to follow more than 10 people, I called it I'm going to, go into Instagram and follow people 10 times throughout the day. So I found ways to do more than what I normally do. That was a hard task for me to find 10 times throughout a day to go in and follow people on Instagram, or I would follow 10 people on Facebook, or I would go through my Facebook and go to 10 people that I haven't communicated in a while and just go on their page and chat with them. Or, I worked my hundreds list like crazy, finding 10 people, a day I went and go and talk to 10 people that are on my hundreds list, following up with them, blitzing 10 people. That was something I did, So it's I just find there's a lot of things that we can do to build our business. And I just would think of that and then think, well, how can I make it more? How can I take this, one small thing, follow up, and times it by 10? So every night, just kind of, thinking about that and be like, okay, what's on my agenda for tomorrow? Because it helps you, like Amber said, it helps you wake up, you have your list and you're ready to go, and you're not kind of scatterbrained and get carried away with the busy day, because we're all busy, crazy busy. But, there's always times that we can sit down and find something to do. And there's just, even the smallest things following 10 people. That didn't take me that long. So on those crazy busy days that I knew that I was going to have an insane day, pick a task that's, not going to kill you. But I mean, so there's no excuse. We all can find something to do times 10. We just have to commit to it, and we just have to do it. And so I don't know. That's kind of
no, that's huge. And if you have not dove into like Instagram and kind of wanting to know how to work Instagram, for your business, I have an old training on the Goal Mine, and so let me look how to get to it from your phone. If you're on your desktop, I think it'll say like events, and then you can look at past events. But I think the majority of us work from our phone, so let me give you okay, so if you are on the team page, so Go10Strong, and then there's that little info, the I info button. You can go all the way down to events. And then if you go to past events, there's all the past trainings I've done for that page, including an Instagram training. So if you're kind of wondering how we work our business through Instagram, there's that too. And then, there's lots of newbie stuff on that page as well as training pages on the Launchpad for your newbies as well. So sometimes it's just like we have all this information out there, but where do I even find it? Kind of a thing. So Jacqueline, I work my business similar to you. Like I always go to bed. I don't go to bed without making my list for the morning, because my mornings are crazy. Like we're either, on our way to the gym or getting ready for preschool or blah, 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 blah. And then by the time we're home, it's lunchtime, nap, and then I work. And so if I don't make my list, I've kind of just lost the day. And then all of a sudden I'm scrolling through Facebook, and then I found myself on an online shopping boutique, and then I bought some shoes, and then I have to have that tank top. It happens, So staying focused. I am same as you. I'm always adding new people on Instagram. I'm, liking and commenting. This is a new thing that I'm going to be implementing this month on Instagram is every week, I'm going to choose 10 new people that I kind of see in my feed, 10 people who are similar to me that I could, become friends with. Maybe they have kids like me, or maybe they like to drink wine like me, or maybe they live in Arizona or something. And so those 10 people, I'm writing their name down, actually on, the back of one of my sheets. And I'm going to just really, really focus on building that relationship all week. And so I'm going to be liking their posts. I'm going to be commenting on their posts. I'm going to be asking them where they got their shoes, or how was brunch with their, sisters, or whatever. I'm just going to become a friend. Okay. And once I become a friend with them, then I can, message them and ask them, different questions. And don't be a creeper. Don't be a creeper on social media. Just be a friend. And when you're becoming a friend, people are going to be asking about your business, asking you about your life. And, that's really what it all is about. It is BOGO right now. And so I don't want you spamming. I don't want you messaging your, 500 friends. Like, don't be spamming people. If people like and comment, on your posts, spend your time messaging them. Spend your time, don't spend your time going through your friends and, copying and pasting the same message. Like, we don't want to build that yucky brand. You know what I mean? And so stay focused, stay organized, and then, just do the right thing. Like, I don't ever like when I get spammy messages. Like, it feels yucky, so let's not do that to others. Let's see. Okay, so staying organized, staying on top of your stuff, on top of your your hundreds list, asking people if they would like to, order. Maybe you've talked to, I have a couple people I need to message tonight, and they told me, months ago that they were waiting for taxes, or they wanted to buy when, right before their cruise in June. So I need to be messaging them about BOGO tonight. So before we get going just a little bit farther, I have a ton of giveaways to give out. And so we had kind of 3 contests last month, side by side contests. And so I chose my winners. Well, I didn't choose them. You all had, your entry number, and then I did a random number. And so let's just start at the bottom. And so for our 400 club winner, and so that'll always be kind of a little contest. Like, we always want to have our goal to be over 400 group volume. And so I'll always have a post out there every single month, and you'll just give yourself an entry number, and then I'll choose a person. And so as you're enrolling new customers, actually, as you're enrolling new distributors, we give them our steps to success. We tell them, this is our business plan. This is what we're going for. And, it's not a quota. It's not anything. However, this is what we're going to follow. And then as you're working your steps to success, keep in mind that your volume is, like, your minimum volume goal is 400. Okay. My enroller told me that, and I was like, okay, I need to get to that. Like, I'm a goal person, and I'm like, okay, step by step by step person. And so if I wouldn't have known about the 400 GV goal in the beginning, I might have not hit it, so, okay. I see she was on, oh, there she is. Okay. Kimberly Top. Am I saying her last name right? Anyway. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Congratulations. You're my 400 club winner. Woohoo! So proud of you. Kimberly, I'm going to brag on you for a hot second. Kimberly has been with us, for a year-ish, and she killed it. She killed March. She completed her steps to success. I hope I can say this in front of you, in front of everyone, for her first time ever. First time ever. Kimberly, I'm actually going to unmute you. So your first time ever completing your steps to success. Tell everyone how that felt.
Well, to back it up a little bit, February was extremely a hurricane for me because my daughter was really sick and had to have surgery. So I was really down and out. I talked to Amber. I was ready to quit. I was ready to throw in the towel. Amber kind of talked me off my ledge and said, okay, girl, so I made a bet with myself, and I literally took myself and said, okay, March is going to be phenomenal. We literally got off the family call when he did BOGO for the kits. And I literally got off that call and went nonstop. That night I signed a DT, the night after I signed a DT, and then a week later I signed my other DT, and then had 5 loyal customers right after that. So for me, it was amazing, and I know now that I absolutely will do it and can do it and will continue to do it.
See, that's the thing too. Like, once you know you can do it, then you're like, well, now I can do it. You know what I mean? And so we can all do this, and it's just a matter of time until you do it. And then now you have this confidence, in your belly, and you're like, if I did it in March, I can for sure do it in August. You'll for sure do it in August. Focus on April 1st.
1 month at a time, please, Amber.
Well, congratulations. Message me your address, and I'll send you some goodies in the mail. I'm proud of you. Okay, so I chose 3 winners for the 10% increase group volume. So these winners are getting $30. And so what I want you to spend your $30 on is either product, and so that can help you do a BOGO if you want, or maybe a shirt. These people will look amazing in their shirts. I thought, yay, you're all on. This is working out so well. So Sammy, where is Sammy? Woo! Congrats. You killed it in March. I'm so proud of you. Daisy is on. Congrats to you, Daisy. She has her sexy picture on. I love it. How come when I do that picture, like, it does not look as good as Daisy's picture? Like, she looks so cute in that picture. And Brian, woo-woo! Congrats. Okay, so I will be either mailing you, or if you'd rather me PayPal you, I can do that too. And then I have our 50%. This person increased their group volume by 50% over February. Like, that is crazy. And there were a handful of people who did it. I think there was 9. So I did the random number selector. And I am sending $200 to Sarah Fowler in Colorado. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay, so I loved that contest. I loved it so much that we're going to bring it back in March. Okay, so all you do, there was a little bit of confusion. So all you do is you take your March group volume. Okay, so go to total volume by distributor. That's a report. And you change so it'll say month, and then change the month to March. Okay, so at the very top, that first distributor, that's you. So take that number and divide that by 10. So that number will be the number that you need to increase your group volume by. Okay, so let's just throw out a number. So if you ended at 440 group volume, you divide that by 10 equals 44. You need to end, what are we in now? April. You need to end April with 400, and what would that be? 84, 488, or whatever, something like that. Okay, so clearly this is a super fun incentive and bonus, and very, very minimal of what we want to accomplish in April. You know, like increasing our volume by 10% isn't going to pay off your mortgage, isn't going to, you know, pay for your kids', you know, daycare. So this is like a minimal goal. And I like that it's a minimal goal because I want everyone to win. I want everyone to be in this contest, because when we work together, we all achieve more. And so hit your 10%, super, super fast. Hit it before, maybe your goal is to hit your 10% even before auto ships run on the 25th. You know, so on your steps to success, we're just loading up our steps to success this month. On your steps to success, I want your final group volume 10% goal to be on there. Okay. I also want your final group volume 50% goal to be on there as well. So crunch the numbers, write it down so you see it every day, and then make it happen. Also on your steps to success, in big numbers, I want you to write some numbers right here. Where is my marker? Here we go. Okay, I want you to write your goals over here. So I'm going to enroll 7 customers this month and 4 distributors. And so this is basically like, I'm basically creating my steps to success to kind of be like a dream board for the month. Okay, I'm going to write my volume down here. I have my I am Go10Strong. I have a picture of my family. Like, there is nothing more that I need to succeed than this steps to success. Okay, do not reinvent the wheel. We are in this business to enroll customers and enroll distributors to help them make money. That is really all we do. And so I am so, so excited. Jacqueline, you want to close us out?
Okay. Well, I don't know what more to say other than we got this. We absolutely have this. I'm super excited about April. I have this fire in my gut, and I just know that it's going to be amazing. And I just think we just constantly, I love the fact that we're loading up our steps to success, because we need reminders. We're going to wake up and kind of feel a little about something or whatever the case may be. But guys, you just have to remember that God has created us for greatness, and you are stronger than any storm that's going to come in your way. You just have to believe it and go after it and fight for it. You're worth it. Your family's worth it. You can do this. So I'm excited because after what y'all did in March, and you're about to double that in April, Mark is going to be knocking on Amber's door what the heck's going on over there? We have April boot camp, so if you're in Arizona, that's going to be huge, which I cannot wait for. And even if you're not in Arizona, just to see what's going to happen, and who knows what they're going to do at boot camp. It's just a fun time. So now's the time, guys, to just really jump in, get all on board with April. Go 10 strong, and let's do this. I can't wait to see everybody's selfies.
Yes. Okay. So
I took a selfie like this. Y'all need to be taking selfies.
Selfie it up all over Facebook, all over Instagram. Tag anyone you want. Tag everyone. Let's do all hands in, and we're going to say Go 10 strong. I know it's dorky, but I really, really like it. I'm so sorry. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Go 10 strong. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I so appreciate and love all of you.
Night, ladies.
Night.
Good night. Good night, guys.
Nice.